Previously on Famous Criminals.
Goddamn, you choke ass bitch. You'll never make it in this business.
You're the most
Can you turn the camera
disgusting
off?
human being on this planet.
Stay here.
Shame on you for supporting the fur industry.
Not guilty. I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty.
Damn, that did not turn out as well as I thought it would. So there's a lot going on this week. Kodak Black is mad at Fly Soldier for snitching. Now, if you missed the last video, Fly Soldier informed the FBI that there was a child killer hiding in his laundry room and that there was a man named Enzo hiding in the closet. These island boys are going through all types of baby mama drama too. I mean, Fly Soldier's girlfriend, Toxic Fairy, made a post saying that she wants a girlfriend. Then she makes a post saying that girls are for girls and men are for men. It looks like Fly Soldier might have to get a sex change operation if he wants to keep his woman. Kodiak Red, too. I don't understand people that want to make their relationship problems public. I was going to talk about how they fired their manager, but apparently they rehired him. Dude's just weird. Next story, GhostWorld is apparently friends with Aaron Carter. If I'm not mistaken, Aaron Carter made 3 platinum albums in the early 2000s before he turned 15. Nowadays, he's a washed-up opioid addict who's mostly known for being on podcasts and saying ridiculous things.
I'm an advocate for weed and 2 years sober. All I take is Seroquel, just like a mood stabilizer, like a big-ass cup of like vodka, tequila, wild turkey, and then I take gabapentin, oxycodone, the opiates, fish oil from Xanax, and hydroxyzine because it helps with preparing my brain. I'm off now, though.
And yo, I'd be crazy too if the peak of my life was when I was 14. When Aaron Carter became an adult, people stopped caring, including Michael Jackson. But Kent Street, GhostWorld, I wish you'd introduce me to Aaron. I'd love to interview him and ask him about his time with MJ, but I don't think that's gonna happen though.
That's just who I am, man. And I feel so like relieved that I'm talking to you guys because I feel like, okay, I'm finally finding my path of my people. Like, and everybody, y'all can say what you want, but I'm not 12, 13-year-old Aaron Carter anymore.
This dude's grown up. This dude's grown up. Did you smoke weed with Michael Jackson? No, you don't.
Oh, and Aaron Carter sent Green Hat a green hat. If you don't know who Green Hat is, he's kind of like the uncle of the clout chasing community. And I'm not talking about the uncle who touched you, I'm talking about the cool uncle. And Green Hat has a history of drug addiction, cocaine, opiates, benzos, you name it. And recently he's been appearing on live streams high out of his fucking mind.
He said, "Oh, you're high" on the comments. I wasn't high.
Wait, he's high off the weed, right?
Like, because I would admit it, because I don't give a fuck. Well, like, I mean, I know that, like, I gotta go, I'm going to detox, and, I'm going to, take care of myself and shit, whatever.
How am I fiend? You a fiend. You a fiend. You a cokehead.
I'm a fiend.
Now, that's why the whole live know you a cokehead.
I'm
still going listen. But Greenhead. This is the difference between...
Look, I'm a real fiend, right? So, like, I'm going to take that as disrespect. Watch your mouth, right?
Hey. But look, Greenhead, you don't care about what you do. Like, this dude actually does coke.
You mean
right?
I don't care? I'm going to help. Of course I care. You think I like my loved ones through hell? You think, like, what the hell's wrong with you?
But he's a cokehead, though.
No, I'm like a real cokehead. He's not.
Listen, hold on.
That's like Prince being on here and being like, Shadow, no offense, but Prince, I hate black people. Like, that's like the equivalent. That's like basic.
That's right. Green Hat Guy was able to score some press Zans from the fanny pack of Big Bank Chico. There's a YouTuber named Free Smoke TV, I think, and he's been saying that Green Hat completely fell off the wagon. Now, Green Hat, we're all here because we love you. We just want you to get clean. Now, I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but it's safe to assume that Green Hat has hit rock bottom, putting Tabasco sauce in his top ramen. If he doesn't stop soon, he might lose his money, his job, and he'll end up on the street doing sexual favors for loose change, showing up to Thanksgiving dinner with 954 Enzo dressed in drag. This is all best case scenario. I actually asked him about this and he snapped on me. Listen, man, I don't get why people want to be famous if they can't handle other people gossiping about them. This is just low-level notoriety. Imagine if Steve-O relapsed. That shit would be everywhere. Green Hat says it's his own business. If that was true, then you shouldn't be putting your business out there. Don't go on Instagram Live and tell people not to look at you. Dude is literally announcing that he's on drugs and then getting mad when people ask about it. That's just being an asshole. Are you actually surprised that people who follow you have opinions about your life decisions? There are other ways to be happy besides doing drugs. I'm not sure what those things are. I don't know what sober people do exactly. In fact, I don't think we can trust them. But in all honesty, Green Hat was a cool dude before he got back on drugs. He just seems really pissed off now. I don't even recognize him anymore. And if any of my subscribers are going through opioid addiction or any type of addiction, I hope you're able to get through it. I know this shit could be tough. Addiction is no joke. Now today in Stupid, we're talking about Tarzan with gynecomastia. We all know the original Tarzan. Well, this is the straight-to-DVD Tarzan that was only released in Nigeria. This man Vium keeps finding new and exciting ways to disappoint me, and I'm not the only one disappointed with him. His little brother has completely cut him off.
I'm not on the internet shit, bro. Like, he definitely, when I moved out there, bro, he owed money, like, because of COVID. He stopped paying his rent, so he owed money. And like as a traveler, bro, like 10 racks ain't much. But like if you're owing that, you feel me, and you're trying to. That's a red flag.
They deleted all their pictures and videos together, and not to mention every man and woman who has ever had sex with Vium is disappointed, even if he paid them. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Vium wanted to take a picture in front of a sandwich store named Fat Sal's. The employee inside the store told him that he can't take the picture. Why? Well, Vium has a negative reputation, and by that I mean there's a video of him masturbating in front of a 12-year-old, and it has been seen by thousands of people. More people have seen the video of Vium exposing himself than his actual music videos. Anywho, he referred to the person working as a nobody because they work at a fast food place. Well, Vium, I have a message for you. At least a teenager working there is getting paid. You've been doing community service for free. That's right, you might catch Vium in an orange vest picking up trash on the side of the highway. Now why is he doing that? Well, he beat up his girlfriend and she pressed charges on him. Who is Vium to call someone else a nobody? I mean, how much money does he make? In this live stream, he claims to have made $2 million off music.
I've made over $2 million in my career, bro. I've made over $2 million in my career, bro. Bro, I make about 50 racks a day. That's good for you.
Now that is a complete fabrication considering he hasn't even broke 1 million views. This guy has spent tens of thousands of dollars on promotion, getting his videos on No Jumper, getting a Peso feature, and he can't even headline one show in his hometown. He's lost money from trying to make music. On God, I'll tell you how much money he's made today. He made a post earlier saying that he's selling promo for $10. Every promo he sells ends up on his story. So how much did he make in 24 hours? Vium made $10 fucking dollars. Damn, bro. Then he makes this post, "You're in your 20s working here, don't you dare speak to me." Learn how to use a comma, my man. My message to you is, if you're in your 20s masturbating in front of children, then you probably should be in jail. By the way, the manager probably makes over $20 an hour. That's more than you make in a whole day. And to the people working at this sandwich place, I respect all of you. These jobs are essential and these people deserve respect. It doesn't stop here. I left a comment reminding Tarzan of his community service, and he made this post directed at me. Now, instead of going on with his day like a regular person, he gets on a group chat and starts arguing with some random guy named Kern. Of course, he makes threats towards me, saying he's gonna find my address, calling me Packy. Packy? Is that racist? Mostly he was arguing with Kern, who doesn't even watch Famous Criminals, and Vium puts Kern's picture on his story. Wow, Vium, I thought you charged $10 for promo. Here you are doing it for free. Now, while he was arguing with this guy, he claimed to make $10,000 a day from drop shipping THC cartridges. I don't know where to start. If you make that much a day, then it probably wouldn't be worth your time selling $10 promo. Also, Vium lives in a 1-bedroom apartment that's around $1,500 a month. If he made $3 million a year, then he'd probably be living in a giant custom house with a pool. he'd have a Ferrari or something. I mean, if you own like 8 different dispensaries, then you'd be making $3 million a year. Vium just buys a bunch of cartridges in bulk and resells them for 20 bucks each. Anyone watching this video could figure the same thing out. Think about it. He has to put it in a package, mail it out, and he gets 10 bucks. I'd be surprised if he made over 3 grand a month, especially considering he has a history of sending people the wrong cartridges.
Alright, bet, nigga, send 960, gang, I got you. It sends me some fake ass shit like this, nigga. These fake ass, cause when I pay for Big Chiefs, nigga, I pay for fucking Big Chiefs, nigga. This is what I paid for, nigga. And this bitch ass nigga sends me some fake ass, nasty ass cards. Do not send this nigga your fucking money, bro. He gonna scam your pussy. He gonna scam you.
And this dude is just a liar. I'll tell you why nobody is intimidated by him. He had a little boxing match with Lindo. Now, I was probably Lindo size back when I was 15, just a little bit taller. This dude Lindo is in okay shape, but it's not like he's super athletic. Lindo actually knocked out Vium, and Vium had an asthma attack. Just like when Vium has sex, he tried to go hard, but he gassed out in under a minute. Hopefully this will be the last time I talk about this dude.
Come on, bro. Why he quit? Come on, bro.
This Toker video has gotten a lot of comments, so I got 2 comments telling me to do Woody. Yeah, I'll probably do that eventually. Okay, so I got one detail wrong. It was kind of a Freudian slip because I was born in the 90s. I said 1996 when I meant 1966. I can't believe I didn't catch that when I was editing. And to the people commenting, it was accidental. This guy also said that he wasn't born in Chicago. There were a few sources that said he was. One of them was the source, but his upbringing was in South Central, as I mentioned in the video. Alright, this person's saying I gotta do SPM, and I get a lot of requests to do SPM. Obviously, I really like his music, like the song Mexican Radio. He took an old-time religion song and he just flipped it, and not a lot of rappers can do that. But there are already YouTubers that made 20-minute videos talking about his case and what he was accused of, and people are so split on him that no matter what I say, it's just gonna piss people off. Info good, your voiceover sucks though. Shit, man, I'm just getting bodied. A mother and father in a home is the single greatest asset a child can have. Agreed. There's no historical proof of Jesus or Moses. There weren't birth certificates back then, obviously no cameras, but it says here that virtually all scholars of antiquity accept that he was a real person. This guy's tripping. I'm not saying aliens don't exist. I'm saying that this French dude who claims to be an alien is full of shit. You know, I didn't deny the existence of aliens. I'm sure they're fucking out there in other galaxies or some shit. Where did Kid Buu get his money from? He had like a website that sold toys. It was pretty successful, and I think he ended up selling it. He made pretty good money. I appreciate this comment. This guy just left 3 comments saying that Jesus is coming back. I mean, if Jesus came back, he'd be crucified all over again. They'd have him on CNN asking him if he supports vaccine mandates or some shit. Anyway, that's all the time I got. I'm out.